Hi everyone, today I'm gonna teach you guys how to use preposition, the verb, article. Salut mes amis, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Mbote na bandeko nyonso boza kolanda nga lelo na kotangisa bino ndenge nini toutilisaka ba préposition. So when you take a look, we have the sentence. So how to use a. This a is a preposition. O, this O, the sound is the same. This A is come from verb être. In English is like is, this one. And then du, de. So some of these, it's similar to like, like when you say like, I want some sugar, I want some bread, some furniture, okay? So, de là, de là. So, we're gonna use it. We're gonna use them inside of the sentence, okay? So when you take a look, here, for example, l'après-midi, je vais bla 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 cinéma. Hein? Je parle bla 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 garçon. Je parle bla 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 élève. So we need to find the preposition, the verb that's gonna go here. So I'm gonna give you guys maybe let's 3 minutes to do it, okay? Ok. L'après-midi, je vais du cinéma au cinéma, à cinéma, de la cinéma. So the right one we're gonna use is l'après-midi, je vais au cinéma. We're gonna use this one. Okay? L'après-midi, je vais au cinéma. Je parle des garçons, de la garçon, de le garçon et garçon. Je parle aux garçons. Okay? So we're gonna use this O. Okay? Je parle aux garçons. When you take a look here, we have here we got the S there at the end. Okay? So when you take a look, we got S at the end. That's garçon. So instead of saying this garçon or that those garçons, it's in a plural form. Okay? So we're gonna use O. We can also use they. We can also use this. But in this case, this one. In this case, we use je parle aux garçons. Okay? Je parle aux garçons. Okay? Je parle. So in this case, I give you guys, let's say 2 minutes. Okay? Okay. Je parle aux élèves. Hein? Je parle aux élèves. So I'm gonna read all of them. L'après-midi, je vais au cinéma. Je parle aux garçons. Je parle aux élèves. What happened? You see here, this one and this, I link it, so sound like this. Je parle aux élèves. Okay? One more time. One more time. L'après-midi, je vais au cinéma. Je parle aux garçons. Je parle aux élèves. Okay? So we use this O, this one, okay, this O, and this one. Okay? We look at here. Right answer is right here. L'après-midi, je vais au cinéma. Je parle aux garçons. Je parle aux élèves. Eh? So some of you may say, wait a minute. But you use that O when you say je vais aux États-Unis. Yes, my friends. This week, I just want to cover a lot of preposition, okay? So we can, it depends how we use it. We can use a when we talk about the city. We can use this O when we talk about the province and the country. We can use this O when we talk about also the country. So, for example, je vais à Paris. Gulin est allé à Bruxelles. Eric est né au Congo central. Gulin est allé aux États-Unis. Okay? So, je vais au Québec. Okay? So it depends how we use it. Some of these, we can use it. We can. I'm gonna show you guys. So in this case, je parle bla 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 fille. Je parle bla 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 élève. Je viens bla 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 ville. So you have to be careful here. Okay? When you take a look, les filles, fille is a feminine. It's a feminine. It's like when I say feminine, it's like a female. Okay? Les élèves, élève, it can be like a male or a female. But if I say étudiant, it's a male. Étudiante, it's a female. See the differences? So we have to look here what we're gonna use. Are we gonna say je parle à fille? Non. Je parle à élève? Je viens du ville en un. So the right one, we're gonna say je parle de la fille. Je parle de l'élève. Je viens de la ville. Okay? So I'm gonna read again. Je parle de la fille. Je parle de l'élève. Je viens de la ville. Okay? So, je parle de la fille. Je parle de la fille. Okay? Je parle de l'élève. Okay? Je viens de la ville. Je parle de la fille. Je parle de l'élève. Je viens de la ville. Okay? We use this one. This is the one. Je parle de la fille. Je parle de l'élève. Je viens de la ville. Okay? So, one more time. Je parle de la fille. Je parle de l'élève. Je viens de la ville. Okay? Sometimes here, instead of some people, when they link this, and then they swallow this. They don't say that. Je parle de l'élève. Instead of repeating this double L, they don't have to repeat it. I heard that. A lot of people do that. Je parle de l'élève. Ça va? Oui. Sometimes I heard that. It was like a couple years ago. Yeah. A couple years ago. The other student, they had the conversation. I heard that. I'm like, oh, okay. But, in North America, when somebody make a mistake, no, it's kind of, the way I can say this in our society here, in North America, when somebody make a mistake, we just watch it. But don't, just, if you want to correct, it's right. But try to do that in the right way. because in African society, when somebody make a mistake, it's a little bit different. They're more like strong. Why did you do this? Why did you? No, I disagree with that. When somebody make a mistake, calm down, control the situation, and correct them in the right way. To me, when somebody make a mistake, for example, if let's say let's say you ask me, Guylain, ça va? Vous allez bien? Tu vas bien? Oui, je suis bien. It's wrong. You don't say je suis bien. No, it's wrong. So, in situation like this, I know what to do to help Guylain. Guylain, ça va? Oui, je suis bien. Je viens de la ville. Oh, you know automatically that he make the way he speaks is okay, but some mistakes, and then you have to find a way to correct that. Oh, Guylain, instead of saying je suis bien, in French we say je veux bien. Je veux bien. Okay? When you say je suis bien, doesn't sound right. Okay. Thank you. So to me, when I make a mistake, somebody correct me, no problem. Because I'm a human. I have a right to make a mistake. But don't be afraid to speak. When you speak, you make, like in English, to be honest with you guys, when I master English, it's not my first language. I have a right to make a mistake. But in North America, we don't judge people when they speak, they make a mistake. We don't judge them. Okay, so here the right answer. Je parle de la fille. Je parle de l'élève. Je parle de l'élève. It's okay. Je viens de la ville. Je viens de la ville. So this verb it's verb parler, to speak. This verb is the same thing. Je viens de la ville. It's like coming. Okay? So this one is de la, de le, de la. Okay? So in case you don't know how to pronounce it. So the next part, when you take a look, je parle, blah, 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 garçon. Je parle, blah, 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 garçon. Je parle, blah, 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 étudiant. Je parle, blah, 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 étudiante. Now, when you take a look, at the end of a garçon, there's no S. At the end of here, there's a S here. Étudiant, S here. Étudiante, S here. So this is a male student. This one is a female one. So when you take a look, étudiant, in this case, garçon, it's a boy. It's a boy, okay? So it's a male. So when you take a look here, je parle à garçon. Wrong. Je parle au garçon. Je parle et garçon. Je parle du garçon. Yes. So here, we're going to say, je parle du garçon. The second one, it's a plural form. Je parle du garçon. Je parle des étudiants. Je parle des étudiantes. Okay? So, here we go. Je parle du garçon. Hein? Je parle du garçon. Hein? Je parle des étudiants. Hein? Je parle des étudiantes. Hein? We link it. We link it when so we do the liaison, okay? So here we link it. Okay? We do the liaison here. Same thing here. Okay? So I'm gonna read. Je parle du garçon. Je parle du garçon. Je parle des étudiants. Je parle des étudiantes. Hein? So, here we go. Je parle du garçon. Je parle du garçon. Je parle des étudiants. Je parle des étudiantes. So, here, je parle du garçon. Je parle du garçon. Because here, when you take, it's only one. This one, a boy. Okay? This one, boys. It's because of the S is here at the end. Okay? Je parle de garçon. So this one, sometimes you're gonna hear somebody say, je mange du pain. It's like some. It depends how we use it. Je parle des étudiants. We link here. This one, S and E, sound like this. Je parle des étudiants. Je parle des étudiantes. Hein? We come here. Gulin, bla bla bla, médecin. Annie, bla bla bla, médecin. Kevin, bla bla bla, Canadien. Kevin, bla bla bla, Canadien. So there's a mistake there we're gonna fix. Because we cannot have Kevin as a Canadian. No, it's a female, it's a different. Polo, bla bla bla, catholique. Paul, bla bla bla, catholique. Paulin, bla bla bla, catholique. So we're gonna fix. Gulin et médecin. Hein? Hein? Gulin est médecin. Annie est médecin. Kevin est Canadien. Kevin est Canadien. Gonna fix it. Female. There. Because when you take a look here, Kevin est Canadien. Kevin, 20. Ici, il sont 20. Kevin est Canadien. Kevin est Canadien. Hein? Polo est catholique. Polo, when I say polo, that's Lingala. In Lingala, we say Paul. This in English, we say Paul. In French, we say Paul. So, this one is French. This one is Lingala. Lingala is spelled like this. Lingala. Okay? This one. So in Lingala, we say Paul. In Lingala, we say Polo. Polo. Polo est catholique. Okay? Polo est catholique. Paul est catholique. Hein? Paulin est catholique. I'm gonna read again. Gulin est médecin. Annie est médecin. Kevin est canadien. Kevin est canadienne. Polo est catholique. Paul est catholique. Paulin est catholique. Hein? Okay, so Gulin est médecin. Annie est médecin. Kevin est canadien. Kevin est canadienne. I'm gonna fix it here. Okay. Kevin est canadienne. Polo est catholique. Paul est catholique. Paulin est catholique. Now, here, pay attention the way I pronounce those nouns. Okay? Gulin est médecin. Gulin est médecin. Annie est médecin. Kevin est canadien. Kevin est canadienne. Polo est catholique. Paul est catholique. Paulin est catholique. Hein? Next one we're gonna do. So, Pauline, blah blah blah, catholique. Pauline, blah blah blah, catholique. Gulin, blah blah blah, aller au cinéma lundi. Dimanche, blah blah blah, le dernier jour de la semaine. L'été, blah blah blah, une saison agréable. L'hiver, blah blah blah, une saison froide. Chicago, blah blah blah, une belle ville. Now, we're gonna do exit. Okay? Pauline est catholique. Pauline est catholique. Pauline est catholique. Sound the same. Hein? Gulin est allé au cinéma lundi. Hein? Gulin est allé au cinéma lundi. Hein? Dimanche est le dernier jour de la semaine. L'été est une saison agréable. L'hiver est une saison froide. Chicago est une belle ville. OK? OK. So the right answer is right there. Pauline est catholique. Pauline est catholique. When you take a look, they sound, this one, this, both of them sound the same. Okay? So when we take this off, this one, we say Paul. When we take this off, we take this one off. Okay? So when we take a look, both of them, okay? Pauline. So they come like from the same family, but don't panic. Okay? If you write both of them like this, if French is not your first language, it's okay. I understand. Okay? So the next one, Gulin est allé au cinéma lundi. Dimanche est le dernier jour de la semaine. When we use the week in French, we don't use we don't capital, like instead of a capitalize here, put the big letter here. No, we don't capitalize them. No, the main reason I put I capitalize here, because when you write a sentence, it doesn't matter in French, English, the first letter must be capitalized. You have to capitalize that. Okay. So yeah, and then don't forget to put the period at the end. Okay. You have to this one. If you write even Lingala, French, I don't know much about Portuguese, but when you write a sentence, okay, the first letter must be, you have to capitalize that. Okay. So l'été est une saison agréable. L'été est une, I link it here. L'été, okay, l'été est une saison agréable. L'hiver, silent, I link it here. L'hiver est une, l'hiver est, this one is silent. L'hiver est une, so it's like this. Et une. Okay? Est une. So, l'hiver est une saison froide. Chicago, this is C become like K. Chicago est une. You link it here. This one is silent. Chicago est une belle ville. Hein? You come here. Hein? Je vais, blablabla, bla, bla, à la pharmacie. Je parle, blablabla, bla, bla, étudiant. J'arrive, blablabla, bla, bla, le dimanche, le matin, je vais, blablabla, bla, bla, je vais, blablabla, bla, bla, la plage en été. Julien va, blablabla, bla, bla, Laval. Mon cousin s'est marié, blablabla. Bla, bla. When you take a look, je vais au la pharmacie. Ah, no good. You don't say like that. Je vais à la pharmacie. So if you take a look, if you say je vais à la pharmacie, you use à. Yes, it makes sense. Okay? So, je vais à la pharmacie. Je parle à l'étudiant. J'arrive à l'hôpital. Le matin, je vais à l'église. Je vais à la plage en été. Gulin va à Laval. Mon cousin se marie. This one, mon cousin, c'est silent. Silent. This one, you don't pronounce it. Mon cousin, c'est. It sounds like this one. Like this. But it's okay. When you write it, make sure you write like this. Mon cousin s'est marié here. Okay. Burlington. So here you have to be careful. Burlington. Okay. So we use the preposition à. Okay. So je vais à la pharmacie. Je parle à l'étudiant. J'arrive à l'hôpital. Le matin, je vais à l'église. Je vais à la plage en été. Gulin va à Laval. Mon cousin se marie à Burlington. OK? So, je vais à la pharmacie. Je parle à l'étudiant. J'arrive à l'hôpital. Le matin, je vais à l'église. Je vais à la plage en été. Gulin va à Laval. Mon cousin se marie à Burlington. You're gonna hear if somebody say se marié, se marié, se marié. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be too picky on them. You have to pronounce this. No, calm down. Again. Je vais à la pharmacie. Je parle à l'étudiant. J'arrive à l'hôpital. Here we link it. This one. We link them. Hein? Le matin, je vais à l'église. Je vais à la plage en été. Julien va à Laval. Laval is a city. Mon cousin se marie à Burlington. Mon cousin se mariait à Burlington. It's okay. Now, je vais à la pharmacie. You're gonna say, okay, but on the other course you teach us that we're gonna use "a" only for the city. No, not just for the city. It depends also on the sentence. Because I want to show you guys when you watch the other video, if you watch the other video, you're gonna see that I was using "a" this for the city. The other "a" it's come from verb to have. Okay, this is the one. You're gonna see that. Okay, this one English. This one is French. This one is a preposition. Okay? So, je vais à la pharmacie. Je parle à l'étudiant. j'arrive à l'hôpital. Le matin, je vais à l'église. Hein? Le matin, je vais à l'église. So, when you read in French, watch out for this. We say virgule, comma. Le matin, je vais à l'église. Sometimes people link it, but it doesn't sound right. Je vais à l'église, non. Le matin, je vais à l'église. Je vais à la plage en été. We link here. Je vais à la plage en été. Gulin va à Laval. Mon cousin se marie à Burlington. The French person gonna say this Burlington. Okay? Burlington, no. In English, Burlington. Okay? So if you hear the French person say mon cousin se marie ou marié à Burlington, it's okay. Right? So here we're gonna do the next one. Yeah, we're gonna do this together. Mon cousin habite bla 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 Waterloo. Paulin est tombé malade bla 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 Toronto. Pauline est tombée malade bla 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 Toronto. Gulin va travailler bla 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 Luanda. Gulin va travailler bla 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 Kinshasa. Gulin va travailler bla 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 Londres. Now, take a look. When you look at this, all this, okay, you look at this is a city. You look at this is a city. You look at this city, city, okay, city, city. Now, when we use the city, remember, we don't use O. Mon cousin, okay, mon cousin habite à Waterloo. Paulin est tombé malade à Toronto. Pauline est tombée malade à Toronto. Gulin va travailler à Luanda. Gulin va travailler à Kinshasa. Gulin va travailler à London. In French, we say Londres. Gulin va travailler à Londres. Okay? So, we go to the right answer. Mon cousin habite à. Hein? Olin est tombé malade à Toronto. Pauline est tombée malade à Toronto. Gulin va travailler à Luanda. Gulin va travailler à Kinshasa. Gulin va travailler à London, Ontario. In this case, London, this one is English. In French, like I said, in French we say Londres, okay? But this one, in English we say London. Some people they gonna say London. Some people they say London. So here, sound like la, London. Gulin va travailler à London. Gulin va travailler à Londres. Okay? So all these, when you take a look, all these, all of them, all these, when you take a look, are the city. And then when you take a look, all these, this one, preposition. Okay? Now you're gonna see here, we have a verb, another verb here. So we have, we say infinitive. Okay, but I'm gonna explain to you guys about how we use the verb later on, not right now. I'm gonna go with you guys step by step. Okay, in some situation you're gonna say, oh, but wait a minute, how come here you see here double A, here is one? Yes, I'm gonna talk about this later on. Okay, we're gonna go step by step. So I'm gonna read here again for you guys. Mon cousin habite à Waterloo. Paulin est tombé malade à Toronto. Pauline est tombée malade à Toronto. Gulin va travailler à Luanda. Gulin va travailler à Kinshasa. Gulin va travailler à London. Gulin va travailler à Londres. But the spelling is a little bit different, okay? If it's in French, like in Europe, we say Londres, not London. London is English. When I say Gulin va travailler à London, that's one English. Gulin va travailler à Londres, that's one is French. Okay? Yeah, so I'm gonna stop here for today. So thank you so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.